Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. Right now, you're taking a live look at the gray skies here in Grants Pass. Earlier, you couldn't see a whole lot of anything from this view from the Taprock Northwest Grill, but that fog has lifted up as low-lying stratus clouds, and it'll be interesting to see how long it takes to break apart. I do think when everything's said and done, we will see blue skies today in Grants Pass. It is 37 degrees, and it's a little bit cooler than what we're seeing down in the Shasta Valley, just given that we're not seeing that cloud cover in the Shasta Valley. So, of course, we're going to be cooler in the Rogue Valley until those clouds break apart a little bit. We're in the 40s and 30s there on the east side, and we're already at 59 degrees there along the Oregon coastline. Stormcast will show you that the rest of the day will be pretty clear, although we could have some high-level cirrus clouds rolling in later, and those are those high, thin, wispy clouds. They don't produce any rain. They're pretty harmless. And then as we go into the morning on Saturday, we could also have a few additional clouds, but then that should clear out, and the rest of the day on Saturday should be very, very blue. It should be a very pleasant day. Now, here's your playground forecast as we head into the afternoon. That's when we're expecting that cloud cover to start to break apart within the Rogue Valley. I do think we will see plenty of sunshine and great temperatures too, as we'll be in the lower 50s. Although if those clouds hang a little bit tougher, then we could maybe knock down a few degrees on that temperature, and we could have a hard time even making it out of the 40s in the west side valleys of southern Oregon. So today we'll be in the 40s. There on the east side, also 30s up towards Crater Lake. We could have some breezy conditions up towards Crater Lake. Those winds could gust up to 35 miles per hour, but elsewhere we'll have calm conditions, except for along the coast where those winds could gust up to 25 miles per hour. But you kind of get the gist today. If you watch me on News Watch 12 this morning, I kept saying over and over again, it would be beautiful, it would be sunny, and all that still holds true. The only caveat in all this continues to be the Rogue Valley. How long does it take for all those clouds to break apart? That continues to be the million-dollar question. Now, overnight, we will have fog return to the Rogue Valley, and this could be in the form of freezing fog, as our temperatures tonight are going to be a little bit cooler than what they were last night, getting below or around freezing in the Rogue Valley. So that'll be something to keep in mind. If you have somewhere to go on Saturday morning, you might want to take a little bit of extra time to scrape off the ice off your windshields, or maybe let the defrost do its thing. But elsewhere, it doesn't look like we'll have that much fog. We'll be in the teens and 20s, so a little bit cooler there on the east side, right around freezing in the west side valleys, and we'll be in the mid-40s there along the coastline. If you plan on going up to Crater Lake, not necessarily today, but as we head into Saturday and into Sunday, beautiful conditions. We'll be in the 40s, plenty of sunshine to go around. Now, something that I think is interesting that I think gets overlooked a lot on this graphic when I show it, the snow depth is 54 inches right now. The average for this time of the year is 73 inches. So that just kind of shows you how much the snowpack is really suffering from all this dry weather. So the only good news in all this is that we can take advantage of these beautiful conditions to be outside, get some fresh air, lift your spirits a little bit, but we don't really have any relief, at least next week, from these dry conditions. But as we transition into the month of February, we'll also transition into a weather pattern that is much cooler and much wetter. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We keep things in the 60s and 50s, and Saturday is going to be really interesting. We have offshore flow. Maybe the Chetco effect could bump up that high temperature a few degrees. We can make a run at 70 degrees in the month of January. That would feel quite nice there in Brookings, and then in Siskiyou County, we'll keep things in the 50s. Really, it's just going to be a wash, rinse, repeat kind of forecast for the next 7 days. In the Klamath Basin, you can say the same thing there, as we'll have high temperatures ranging anywhere from the 40s to the lower 50s, but plenty of sunshine to go around. And then up in the mountains, like I just showed you with that Crater Lake graphic, we'll have plenty of blue skies and sunshine to go around. Great temperatures up there for this time of the year. And then in the Rogue Valley, we'll have to deal with the fog for the morning, and I think we'll probably have to deal with that for the foreseeable future, just given the stagnant weather that we're in. Wouldn't be surprised if an air stagnation advisory was issued, but we should start to see those clouds and that fog breaking apart as we head into the afternoon on Saturday, giving us plenty of sunshine.
So as far as the Rogue Valley goes, do you think that maybe not as much sunshine today?
I don't want to make too bold of a claim, but probably not as much. It just really depends on how gradually that cloud layer will kind of thin out. It's a really hard thing to determine, so I might as well just flip a coin and tell you, yeah, we'll see sunshine or not. But what the models are suggesting is that it'll start to really clear out by the time we get to the early afternoon. So stay tuned.
Okay, we'll just go with the 50% chance you might see sunshine.
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.